Hey everybody, this is Alex, your Foxy Mama coming at you, and today we are going to do a quick session on commissions and royalties. Everybody wants to know, how do you get paid? What do the different statuses mean? And how do you keep yourself on track? So the one thing I'm going to stress is that you really need to get familiar with your website. Go to your website every day. Log in to your back office and explore all of these different sections. For now, we're going to stick to my royalties. This is where you are going to find out all of the different ways that you get paid. Now, here is a chart of all of the different statuses: white, yellow, pink, blue, orange, green, orange, purple, and black. What I'm actually going to do is I'm going to go to the section where they explain it to you as if you were a brand new presenter, because they do have the chart that gives the breakdown right here. So here we go. This first chart at the top here, I hope you can see where I'm clicking, is going to show you the status requirements to advance. So let's start right from the top. You'll see here for white status, okay, your only requirement is to have 125 PRS. PRS is personal retail sales. Okay, every item has a PRS value, and that is how you accumulate it. So, for example, the way to make it even across all playing fields, all countries, is to use one common denominator. And what they've done is use the US currency. So, for example, if you sell one mascara at $35 Canadian, you will be paid your commission on that $35, but your PRS is going to be the same as the value of that item in American dollars, which is 29. Okay, so now you would have $29 towards your PRS. So once you get 125 PRS in a 30-day period or a 1-month period, you will be white status. Being white status and getting 125 PRS as a minimum on a monthly basis is also what we call qualifying. It's sort of the absolute minimum that you want to try to do every month. The next status is yellow. Now, yellow is the only status where it is not based on a 1-month period. To be yellow status, you have to have $1,000 in cumulative sales, meaning it doesn't have to be done in a month, it's as long as it takes you. Some people it takes a couple weeks, some people it takes a couple months. No big deal, however you get there. Once you hit yellow status, obviously you are in the second of the entry presenter statuses, but you're also going to get a permanent pay raise from 20% commissions to 25% commission. You will never get paid any less than 25% commission. Now, pink and blue status is when you really start doing the type of work of building your team. So let's go over pink status. For you to get pink status, you personally have to have $250 worth of personal retail sales. You have to have at least one presenter under you. Okay, so one direct person that you have recruited, and it says qualified first level presenters. So what that means is you have to have at least one person, and they will have had to have qualified in that 1-month period, meaning they have to have a minimum of 125 PRS. And then between the two of you, or however many people you may have recruited at the time, you need to have a total of $2,000 of company wholesale. Now, company wholesales is not the same as PRS. It is 25% more than that, because what you have to remember is every time you make a sale, you are getting paid 25% commission. So what they do is they take 25% off of that, and that's what your company wholesales is. So if you want to look at it from a commission standpoint, or sorry, a PRS standpoint, you would have to have 2,500 PRS. But these exact same charts are in your back office under my royalties, and the bar fills as you get closer to that, to meeting that goal. So again, 250 personal PRS, 2,000 company wholesales, and 1 first level qualified. Now this is where you start actually making money from your team as well. So you're going to get paid your 25% commission from your PRS. Okay, this is the minimum. It doesn't mean that it's all you should do. You would probably be doing much more than that at this point. And then in addition to that 25% commission, you are going to earn 3% of the company wholesale. So assuming that you and your team hit the minimum $2,000, you as the pink presenter are going to also get an additional 3% of this $2,000 just for being pink status. Okay, now let's move on to blue. A couple of similar things. You're going to need the 250 PRS. Now you're going to need two first level qualified presenters. So you personally recruited them, and two of them have at least 125 PRS in that 1 month period. And now you have to have $4,000 worth of company wholesales. Same theory as it is here. It's 25% less than PRS. Now, if you hit this goal here, as the blue status presenter, you are going to get paid 4% of this $4,000. And again, 4,000 is the minimum. It's pretty much anything between 4,000 and 9,999, because if you had hit 10,000 and met all of these other requirements, you would be green. Okay, so this is where you can really start to see a difference in your income. Now, green status is sort of the gateway to the big time, is sort of how they refer it. It is very similar. You have to have 500 in personal retail sales, 3 first level qualified presenters. You have to have $2,000 in circle hole sales. Circle hole sales is anybody who is less than a green status. Okay, so it's the same as company wholesales, but they have to be less than green status. You have $10,000 in company wholesales, and you have 3 first level presenters. One thing that I want to make clear is, let's say that you have recruited somebody, and that person that you recruited has then recruited somebody themselves. Even though they are not your first recruit, it will still count towards your company wholesales and your circle wholesales. Okay, just be mindful of that. Now, I'm not going to continue explaining the 3 because it is the same thing. It just becomes higher numbers. But the one thing that I'm going to tell you is that you really do want to try your hardest to get to the exemplary and elite presenter statuses. This can mean the difference between continuing to work your 9 to 5. If you want that, fantastic, but this is where you can really start to make a difference in your future and start seeing some real money. Not to say that you don't make real money already, because it is fantastic. But I just wanted to take a moment and explain that. And let me just go down here for a second and show you this chart. So what this shows you is the different percentages that I was talking about. So for example, 20% commission, 25, 25, 25. Here's the amount that you get paid for your company wholesales. And like I said, when you get to green status, now you're getting 30% on your own PRS, 5% on your circle, and 3% on your first generation elites, which means if you have any green status or higher presenters in your group, you're going to get that as well. And again, you can see that it just keeps adding up and up and up. I hope you found this helpful. If you have any questions about oh, and sorry, I meant to say one more thing. So commissions is the money that you get paid on your own personal sales, and royalties is what you're getting paid on your company wholesales. That's the difference. Royalties is what you're getting paid based on your team and how well they're doing. And commission is what you have earned based on your sales. So again, if you have any questions, please let me know. I would be happy to help out at any time. Thanks.